So, hey guys, welcome again to my vlog. So today, we do the activities of the chapter 1. So, let's start. So, this is a chapter 1 first activity. The title, Activity, Identify Network Security Terminology. So, if you read the whole passage of the chapter 1, so you can easily answer this activity. So, instruction. Drag the security term to the correct definition. So, this is the terminology you can drag in the blank space of this question, and this is the definition. So, um, an attack which slow down or crashes equipment and program. So, this question is very interesting. So, I think that is denial of service. So, the second one is create secure connection for a remote workers. So this question, the answer is virtual private network or VPN because this is a connection for a remote network. The next is block unauthorized access to your network. So this is a firewall. Okay. The two remaining is a 0-day and virus worm or Trojan horse. So network attacks that occurs on the first day that vulnerability becomes known. This is 0-day because the keyword vulnerability and first day that a vulnerability. And the last is arbitrary code running for a user devices. So let's check, and our answer is correct, and this is the correct terminology of this definition. So um, let's proceed to the second activity. So activity network architecture requirements. This is the title of the activity. Instruction is select the appropriate column to identify the network architecture requirement to which is characteristic of or feature belongs. So the instruction is you can select on that choices fault tolerance, scalability, quality of service, and security. This is the question of this activity. The first is network should always be available. So that is, I think that is a fault tolerance. If I'm mistaken, it's a fault tolerance. So priority are implemented when demand for network bandwidth exceeds supply. That is quality of service. Business and personal network equipment must be protected. That is security. Developing a plan for priority is a strategy for quality delivery of a information. So, business and personal data must be protected. So that is security because business as privacy, so you can need a security. Network can grow or expand with minimal impact on performance. So, scalability. Data can travel through more than one route for delivery for a remote source. Um, this is a fault tolerance. Common network standard allow hardware and software vendors to focus on product improvement and services. So it's scalability because of that question is very easy. So let's check. So all answer is correct. So the next is activity network component representation and function. So the instruction is drag the network component function to its device category. So the end devices is provide an interface between a human and the network. So this is the end devices. The second is intermediary devices. The choices two is this is the intermediary devices because of the connectivity and ensure data flows across the network, and that is the network media. So let's check if A correct. What's going on? Okay, it's correct. After that, the next step is drag the network component function to its devices category. So this is the component of that function. This is the representation. You can drag this component on the function. So this I think is laptop. The this I think that is a network media because of a wire. So I think it's a firewall. Second one is the intermediary devices because of the connectivity. I think it's a printer, the computer desktop, the wireless tablet. So it's the three choices in the intermediary devices. So let's check if correct. Check. So that's correct, and after that goes to the step 3. Drag the network component function of its devices category. So we are done in the function, the representation on each category. So let's start to name this component. So the first is this is the LAN media. The LAN media is the network media. This is the black wire. The second is wireless tablet. I think this is a wireless tablet. Next is the printer. The firewall. This is the router. The LAN switch. This is the LAN switch. Desktop computer. It is the desktop computer. The wireless media. sa wireless media. Um, IP phone. This is the IP phone. Oh, the remaining one is a laptop. This is the laptop. Um, telepresence endpoint. The multiplayer switch. I think it's a multiplayer switch and this is the wireless router. So let's check if correct. Oh, correct. You have successfully matched the network component name to the icons. Okay, we're done to answer the activities of this chapter 1. As as I can say, it's a easy if you read the whole passage of the chapter 1 and understand the meaning of each component and lesson. So, thank you for listening and watching, and I hope you learned something from my vlog. And don't click the don't forget to click the notification bell and subscribe. So that's all, and thank you. Bye bye.